Good afternoon. Well, it actually depends on what time of day it is for you. It's actually afternoon here in the beautiful place of Bear Lake. Um, it's been quite a while actually since I've last recorded, but I'm excited to be here with you. Um, Recently, we were discussing the principles of design and how they related to building a better digital professional portfolio, which is a common practice that's becoming more popular amongst communication majors and communication professionals to impress potential employers. Um, the principle of design that's up next is actually the third principle that I have been thinking about deeply. It's the principle of repetition. Repetition is an interesting one. It's pretty simple, but it's very powerful. Repetition is when you have elements in the design process that repeat themselves continually. For example, a page number would be found in the bottom left-hand corner of a magazine, but it continually holds that pattern true throughout the entire magazine or design process. Another aspect or another element that depicts good use of the principle of design for repetition would be font size. So for example, let's say you have Times New Roman as your text font size. You would take that and then you would hold that consistent throughout the whole design process. Another way of implementing repetition into your design process is through color. You can also, for example, you can have a background color of blue, a light blue, and you can hold that consistent throughout the whole pages of your design. And what it does is it creates clarity. It communicates to your audience that you know what you're doing, increases your credibility. It also makes it easier for the person viewing the design process to identify certain places. Like if I'm flipping through a magazine and I'm saying, oh, what page number is this on? I know exactly where to look. Bottom left hand, bottom right hand corner, boom. So when you are creating your digital professional portfolios, I encourage you earnestly to implement the principle of design repetition to increase your power in what you're trying to do. It'll make it better. So I want to keep these videos short. I know, and I know haircuts, So and I want to note that my bed is not made. It's kind of like my calling card. I don't know if calling card is the right term, but it's kind of like my little, Ryan's, here and ready to go. Anyway, we're approaching 3.5 minutes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like, because I think we have it on the YouTube website, or we have it on Facebook. You can like it, you can subscribe to it, you can promote it, you can, what I mean. I'm doing this for a social media class, and so it's been a great experience though. Communication portfolios are amazing. Professional communication portfolios are great. Appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your willingness to listen to these, things where I ramble on about things that I find really quite intriguing and very beneficial to communication majors and professionals. Principles of design are powerful. Next up, principle of design number 4, the last one we'll be discussing, is the principle of contrast. We'll get into that a little bit later, next video, and laters.